I seen a creator on here talking about people need to stop moving and bouncing around. That's why the rent high. Just renew your lease, like all this other stuff. But let me give you the perspective of a mover, right? I've had 5 apartments in the last 5 years. Let me tell you why. In one of my apartments, my lease was up. They sent me a renewal offer. They said your rent's going up $150. I said, why? Nothing has changed in this place. If anything, it should go down. Like all the damages I've caused in here and my kid. So, but it's going up. They said, yeah, the market, blah, blah. The market. Okay. Do my research. I pull up the website. There's a unit next door available. Same layout, same floor plan, same style. And there's no new renovations. $200 cheaper than what I'm paying currently. Not the new rent. That would have been $350 cheaper. What I have now, it was $200 cheaper than that. But what's the catch? It's for new tenants. New business. Okay. So I try to call them, try to figure this out. Hey, bro, by the way, can I just move in that one? Because I'm going to just move in there. It's $200 cheaper, same floor plan, same everything. We good, right? No, you actually have to pay a $500 transfer fee just to move units, and then on top of that, you don't get that new price, that new rent. That's only for new tenants. Since you're an existing tenant, it would just be the same rent as your other place. Make it make sense. So then I said, you know what? Screw it. We gone. 60 days. Here you go. We out. I checked the apartment website. What do you know? The unit that I'm moving out of is now $200 cheaper for a new tenant. You see how that works? It's not us. It's the apartment complexes. It's the scam that they have going on. But this is the best part. When you pull up a new complex, they will have newer renovations and they'll give you 2 months free just because you're a new tenant moving in. And your rent is going to be cheaper than the last place you stayed at. So while moving costs and all of that sucks, for sure, I hate doing that. In the long run, I have a cheaper place, a nicer place, and 2 months free. So that is why I move around.
I never had somebody who don't got no real responsibilities or bills tell you to quit being cheap. Baby, I'm going to be as cheap as I want to be and as I need to be. I'm out here paying real bills. This shit costs some bands every month. We are in a, what do you call it? What's that shit called? Shit costs too much right now. I just bought some Five Guys and fries for $15. I mean, this shit slow as hell. Bitch, I'm going to be as cheap as I need to be. The nerve of a person who don't even pay bills. Listen, I don't live with my mama. I don't live with nobody. Don't nobody pay my bills, and life is not handed to me. I have to work hard. So if I want to be cheap, I want to coupon, I want to go ball on a budget, I want to do this, I want to piece my shit out, baby, let me do that. But guess what? I got somewhere to stay. And it's mine. Thank you.
I want to know who they're pricing these expensive ass apartments for. Who are they pricing it for? Because there's no way that I can't find a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom for lower than $2,300 that's actually decent. No roaches, no rats. We should not be in a state where minimum wage workers have to live with 3 to 4 people in order to afford to live. Everyone at minimum should be able to afford to live alone. Period.
I can say what y'all want to say. These apartments, houses, is ridiculous. How do they want you to make 3 times the rent to rent an apartment? That means if the apartment is $1,500, you must make $4,500 per month in order to qualify for that apartment. Y'all can quit with the shenanigans because the USA is overrated. It's nothing but a debt trap. We can start with the loans, the mortgages, the credit card bills, the car companies, the banks. We can go there.
I hate the world we live in. I really do. I can't afford a regular apartment because who has fucking $2-3 grand a month to pay for that? So I've been on wait lists for years, literally 5 years, for an income-based apartment. Finally, so close to getting one, right? And I actually could afford it. No, I make too much money to qualify because I got a second job to help pay my bills. So now I make $4,000 too much to qualify. But make that make sense because I just sat here and did the math. If I didn't have my second job, I would be in the fucking negatives after I paid rent and all my other bills. So make that make fucking sense. So either I need to work 80 hours a week to afford a fucking $2,000, $3,000 rent, or work less even though I'm already living paycheck to paycheck. So like, what the fuck do you want? I cried all fucking day when I found out I was not eligible for the apartment. Literally at work, doing deliveries, viciously sobbing. I can't fucking stand it. I'm over it.